Hello, hello. It is nice to see you. Let's see. Martin. Hello, Toe. Nice to see you too. Woof. Hunter. Nice to see you. It's been a while. We met in Japan, didn't we? And Orbis, Robin. Nice to see you. Jan. Hello, hello. Okay, so we have a limited amount of time, and it's not like I can just press go because we're not we're not totally there yet. So we have one PR that I want to get over the line first, which is to improve the router catchall pattern. And then there are some other great PRs, but I think we're better off just merging the release, and then we can later on merge them. Like, we would never release anything if I waited to merge all PRs. So instead, I'm just going to fire up nuxt, and I seem to be doing something. Close chat, and oh yes, I'm doing lots of reworking of the test suite, which is so satisfying actually. But right, let's try switching to this branch, and we have our pages utils, and let's see, what are folks saying? Elvin, nice to see you. And Joaquin, yes, it has been long. Rigora, nice to see you. Oh, what am I doing wrong here? I think I have, the problem is it's overlaid, isn't it, with overlaid on here. Let's just move you back. How about that? A bit better. And is everyone coming through? No. Yes, for Daniel's love nuts. Thank you, Rigora. Were you there? Because if any of you were there and you didn't say hi, I have a serious bone to pick with you. No, it looks like Algora. Why does Algora chat get out of sync? Okay, I do actually have. Someone asked me. They were like, "Oh, is there a live stream?" And I was like, "Oh no, I don't think so. It will be on YouTube." So it was a silly thing from my point of view. Okay, we have this is passing, but we do want to improve it. Okay, so basically we have this this pattern. Now we only really want to do it if the next token is if there is a next token, basically, because that's the issue. So I think we just need to say if tokens index +1, then we render it this way. Otherwise, we render it in the old way, which was this. So that if I now run our test suite, so this is basically about polynomial, this is basically about bad performance, because it can generate, if it's used in the middle of a path, it can cause like performance issues. The worst case scenario is that if Hugo, nice to see you, and there's Elvin on LinkedIn. It may not be the most conducive to live streaming. And Lucas, nice to see you. But okay, yeah. So I'm expecting this to mismatch because the snapshot is not going to work that is expected. So let's come on, pop this up. Okay. Now interesting. So weird, because the interesting thing is that if other things fail, what's going on here? It's just part of the unit test suite, I guess. Okay, so I want to update the, I think probably, I'm just going to check out the, packages. There we go. So that's basically the previous snapshot behavior. And that should actually be, we've reverted back to that. So, because I don't think we test this idea of having it in the middle. So I think that should fix the issue of the thing. Okay. So yes, it was on YouTube, and I'm so sorry if you asked and I told you that it wasn't, because that was on me. Yes, indeed. Okay. So, okay, that's good. But we just need to add one more test to ensure that we generate the right thing if we have a more complex pattern. So we're going to basically say, oops, pages.test, and we're going to say should use more performant regex when catchall is used in the middle of path. Don't use this, by the way. Please, please, never. No, that's actually not the bit I want to do this. No, like, that's all about, where is it? Here. What did I call it? That was my description. So I'm just going to pop that up here. And I was saying, do not do this. This is definitely an anti-pattern. And I basically want this to be name. I'll just run it. The kitty is definitely complaining. Definitely complaining. Ponky, nice to see you, an Aussie boy. Okay, so we basically have this. So it's not yet working. So basically it's going to be called ID suffix. The path is, oh no, that's the file. And then path should be, this is the pattern it's generating. This is the pattern it's generating for us now. But it should, in fact, be that. Okay. So we need to figure out why that's failing. Meta should be undefined. Okay. So yeah, that is the thing that should be. Now we have to figure out why. Oh, did I get root path? Oh, I see. Let's just see what get root path is being called at with. Okay. So we've got, actually we've already a lot of examples, but maybe I should only run this one. This is one of the problems, by the way, with tests that are defined like this, rather than using like native syntax, so like test each or whatever. It becomes very difficult to run just one or two tests, which is often what we want. And we definitely do not want to do this snapshot at the end. Okay, those are the tests, and we just want to run them. We do not want to run these. We only want to run this thing. Okay, so we're skipping everything else, and basically we have, we have this ID stuff. Oh no, we do. No, they're being called individually. Okay, So what we want is to see. Hello. Yeah, I have to type, and you are definitely going to make it impossible to do that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is. Oh, Marco, you're on LinkedIn with Elvin. That is pretty cool. Okay. So. Okay, index is no good because we're calling them with basically the full thing. So this is probably the wrong occasion to. Okay, I think we'll have to take a second param here and basically say within has succeeding segment false and and so we'll basically just say like if it has a succeeding segment, then we'll do that. And I have to be so careful because I can't really type because I have a cat here. Right. So what we're looking for is she has to be petted. It is her way. Because actually my poor cat is not well. She oh, come on. Oh, her kidneys are not doing well. So I don't know how long she will be around. It is very sad. Okay. What's going on with you? Yeah, stuff is dropping from the desk. Okay, right, so where are we? So basically, right, we need to pass the fact. Right, so basically if there's more to come. So if then we pass it to get root path. So we have path tokens. Interesting. We're calling this twice. So we should not do that. We always call it. So a performance optimization is to say there's no difference. We're not mutating it, right? No. So we're going to basically say const root path is get root path tokens. And then we can use that in both places. And then we are going to pass in this has succeeding segment, which it will be if segments I plus 1. That seems fair. So now, well, that's weird. That's island pages, I guess. It's failing. Let's rerun it. Oh, that's because it's but anyway, so that's done it. Okay, so that is successfully now passing. So I think we can remove our only and our commented out bits. And so now we basically should have something, I'll just run test unit. Now we only apply this fix if people have a suffix, which they really should not have. Okay, fix only adjust regexp when there is a succeeding segment. Oh, it's not working. Oh, maybe because there's now a new test. She is mewing. She is such a little mewing one. Okay, snapshots updated. So what are the changes? What are the changes? Oh, we just have the 2 more down at the bottom. Great. Cool. Okay, I'm happy with this. So basically, cool. That's good. Let's push that up. Cool. Right, so where are we? We have this, which we've just updated. And do we have any more pulls that I should merge before we go further? Ooh, what's this? Just merged. Okay. We have some last minute dependency updates, not significant because they'll be pulled in when people update their log files anyway, but still, we might as well update. And okay, I think I would be happy with that. It's not a huge release. So if you have a look at the changelog, it's like the list of fixes is quite small, even though it is 2 weeks. So we've been doing a lot of work, but it's mostly on features like the new async data layer, and that will need to wait for 3.17. There's also some stuff like a new nuxt docs package for both LLMs and also maybe integration in DevTools, which allows viewing the docs offline, which would be really good. This I would have liked to get in. So I don't know, if we have some time while it runs CI, we might be able to do that. Okay, so basically I linked an issue. Actually, the issue that I want to solve is this one, which is a problem when we have a particular pattern of pages. So we have like, what's the example? This. Okay, I think it's something to do with, it should be quite a simple change, I feel. I don't know, I often feel these things and they're maybe not so simple. So basically we should have, we can work in the same test file. So we need to do this. So basically this is the pattern. And so we need to, can I get Copilot to complete this for me? Get description. Come on, give me the files. This would be great, right? It should do this. Come on, files. There should be an array. What? I'm in the wrong bit again. Okay, come on. We need to find the those files, right? File should be an array of just path. Yeah, thank you. Come on. No. Yes, that is right. Okay, then it needs to have ID, and then it needs to have page1.view. We might actually already have this in the test suite, but we have to decide what we want to achieve here. Generate correct path routes for nested pages. I'm sure we have this. And so the output we expect to be, I think actually this is maybe an example. No. That is fine. That's right. So let's just see if we have another. This is, I guess, the example here. That is correct, right? So let's just describe what we expect this to be. So it should have, I guess we'll get it in a moment if we run the test. So it should have one root, which would be called page 1, I guess. It should have path page 1, and then it should have 2 children. So one should be it should be page 1 index.view, and it should be called page 1 index, and the path should be empty. And then we should have, thank you very much, by the way. A lot of people involved, and it is a lot of fun to work on it together. Path should be like ID, right? So we're coming up with yeah, so this is the incorrect behavior here, because page 1 should produce a nested path, and it looks like we have a file. It looks like page 1.view is somehow alongside them, but it shouldn't be. It should be the parent. So I feel like there is a bug here. Where's meta? I'm just going to run a U so we get sort of immediate updates in the fixtures. That's why. So basically we run the tests and we have an expect, but we probably should do soft. So we still run through even if it doesn't succeed. I don't know why this isn't running. Oh, it is now. Okay, so that soft is what we needed to do. Rigora, I mean, you could probably do that in your layer config, in your nuxt config file, but we couldn't do it by default because obviously lots of people using layers who aren't using that pattern. So this is basically just coming up with 3 pages alongside each other, and they should be nested, right? So that's the thing that we need to have a look at. So pages utils, we should be, not the root meta, we should be okay, this is what we're looking at here. So for some reason, this is the issue. Now this is a pain. This I'm gonna have to comment out everything again, right? Because I want to just debug this one thing, which immediately makes a terrible diff. So I only want to do that. And I want to copy out all of these. So we should just run one now. And okay, so I'm going to console log the child concept. And undefined. Okay. We want the parent root. And we want, oh no, we want the root. So this root should look like that. This is the, interesting. I'm expecting to see a page1.view there as well, right? Oh, it's happening last. So what is parent? Hey, Masa, thank you. Yes, type templates to Nitro. It makes a huge difference. Like, I've been doing that manually for a long time, so it's, I don't know why we should have done that sooner, really, but okay, so is the issue the order? I'm guessing it might be. So we want to sort them maybe. So roots sort A, B, and basically sort them by length, I think. Return I guess no, we should sort the files, right? Files and files relative path, right? So that's what we want to sort. And so we should get with, yeah, that. Okay. So now we should be processing them in order, but it's not making a difference. But it is the right thing to do, right? So okay. Hey, Fuzzyma, nice to see you. Saul Murph. Alex, good to see you too. Now, nobody let me forget, but I have a call in like 15 minutes. So I promised you a release. I really need to sort this out. Like, well, this is an extra thing I wanted to get in. But let's see how the ones we want to merge are doing. Don't you hate CI? It's terrible. Oh, I think we can rerun that one. That's okay. Okay, where are we? We've sorted the files. That's good. I think that's necessary. But we need to now figure out what's going on here. So we've landed, we found the child, the root. Let's not log them anymore. Okay, so we have a processing page 1. So yeah, that should be put in. Wait, this is doing it now. It is actually doing it. It's just a slightly different order. Okay, so we now need to just update our test to say, I think that actually solved it. We just need to update the test to say that this is above that. And then the name of it is just page 1. If this solves it, this is amazing. So we drop name and we just drop name, I guess. And Yeah. Okay, that was super quick. So basically, I love PRs that are bugs that are that simple to resolve, right? Okay, so we just had to sort the paths to make sure that we have already processed the parent by the time we get to the children. And that probably crept in at some point because we were serving up a slightly different order or scanning in a slightly different way. So let's see if everything else passes. Oh, it's now the sorting means that everything is in a slightly different order. So we're looking for this one. There's probably a lot of them. So basically this now I think has them this way around. It shouldn't make a difference because ViewRouter has to normalize them itself. So we have this. Oh, this is why snapshots would be so much better. So for goodness sake, we're looking for this one. Why? Why are we doing this? Okay, so I feel like, okay, it's moved this one to the top. All right. And then all these children have gone to the bottom. Ugh. This is so frustrating. Right. Or maybe this is a different... No, it's the same one. Okay. So do we have a bar in this one? Optional? Yeah, we have the bar. So bar is next. Bar and then opt and then non-opt. They go up here. No, like, why am I doing this, people? This is so frustrating. Okay, so that's all good. And then we have opt and then root slug, which is currently at the end, goes up to there. Okay. Okay. Well, that was minor, I feel. It's just reorganized everything in the world, which is a pain, but it's not actually changing the runtime code is not like it's still the behavior is only fixed. It's not. It's still good. Okay, so we have some updates here, but it's just reorganizing. I think it's just moving it around. Right? Yes. We will have office hours today. We will, but it's in an hour and 25 minutes. Cool. Okay, this is good enough. But it's not the same PR, it's a different PR. Which means what? Are these not even running? They're the queued. I wonder what sometimes because this basically the minutes are shared across the nuxt org, which means that if someone else is running fixtures, then it will affect everything. So, but that's the last thing I want to get in. So I think we can definitely solve this. Okay, new branch, and we will say fix matched roots. Fix. Ensure sort root paths before creating root tree. And actually, I'll see if I can just rebase that on main. I basically need to oops. No. Abort again. Let's try it one more time. So basically, okay, so where are we? Yes, we want to undo this instead. Get cherry pick, skip. No. Is there no end in sight? What do you mean? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? And you mean, are you talking about my stream? There's an end in sight. I'll be finishing in, I've got to say, I'm sorry it's so brief today. I'm finishing in 5 minutes. So there is an end. That is the end that is in sight. I probably am fine to stack this. Okay. Probably simplifies the PR anyway. Oops, I still have console code in there. Right, that's bad. That's so bad. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Remove console log. Anything else? We probably could actually just iterate over the files. So just to avoid unintentional behavior. Are we accessing files anywhere else? I think not. Okay, cool. Yes. Unfortunately, in Nuxt, I try and avoid using new features because I can't necessarily rely. Well, actually, let's see. But often these things are available, but not in all Node versions to be able to. This is. So what is our Node support here? 20. So that would break Node 18 users, who we still support until the end of April. But then we can go through the key, through the code, and update to things that rely on that. But that basically is why we sometimes don't. I see new features coming out, and I love them and use them in my own projects, but unfortunately, we have to. That should be called something else. This should be called that. And yes, once these land, I'll cherry pick them to 3.x branch and hit that release button. So you can expect it to be coming off probably just before the office hours. Okay, I'm sorry this is so brief. It has been fun. Thank you for joining me. Any suggestions for what we do for 2 minutes? Because I guarantee you the CI will not have finished running in that time. This also might, we could check and see whether this resolves this issue as well, because it might do. So it might indeed solve it. I might come back. I'm coming back for next office hours, so I'll be here, but it won't be quite the same kind of stream. If you want to join, that should be. Let me grab the link for that even. we have some office hours. Office hours link is here. Cool. Okay.